Dogs are, without a doubt, one of the most popular pets in the world. With their captivating personalities and unconditional loyalty, they have secured a special place in our hearts and homes. But behind these adorable creatures, there are many surprising and even strange facts that most people are unaware of. Among them is the true reason why dogs smile. You might be surprised to learn that in some situations, this smile can be more frightening than you might imagine. We will explore this mystery soon, but before that, let me share some fascinating facts about dogs that you may not know and will enjoy learning. The power of a dog's sense of smell, much more than a wet nose. First, have you ever wondered how dogs can smell so well? They possess an impressive olfactory ability, partly due to a special organ they have in the roof of their mouth called the Jacobson's organ. This organ allows dogs to detect smells in a way that we humans can't even imagine. And there's more. A dog's nose is almost always wet, which helps to better capture scent particles in the air. When they lick their nose, these particles are carried directly to the Jacobson's organ, further enhancing their already powerful sense of smell. Can dogs do math? Dogs aren't just masters at sniffing. They also have a surprising capacity for intelligence. Scientists have discovered that dogs are capable of performing basic calculations. Yes, that's right. In an experiment, researchers showed a treat to a dog, placed it behind a screen, then showed another treat and placed it behind the same screen. When the screen was removed, the dog expected to see two treats. However, when the researchers secretly removed one of the treats without the dog noticing, and the screen was lifted, the dog only saw one treat and appeared confused, staring at the treat for a while. This shows that dogs can count and perceive basic numerical differences, something that could be useful for a mother dog to count her puppies and ensure they are all present. The fingerprint of a dog's nose. Did you know that each dog's nose is unique, just like our fingerprints? The ridges they have on their noses form a unique pattern, different in each dog. Researchers are developing an app that allows scanning these patterns, which could help identify and reunite you with your dog if it gets lost. Dogs and sweat. Think of a hot summer day. You're sweating, but your dog isn't. How do they manage to cope with the heat? Unlike us, dogs don't sweat through their bodies. Instead, they cool down by panting. When a dog pants, it evaporates moisture from its mouth and lungs, helping to regulate its body temperature, but they can also sweat in the most unusual places, the pads of their paws. Although these sweat glands in their paws are not as effective as ours, they play a crucial role in temperature control and scent marking. The surprising side of canine intelligence. Speaking of intelligence, did you know that dogs can learn up to 165 words? That's equivalent to the vocabulary of a 2-year-old child. However, some exceptional dogs demonstrate an even greater capacity for learning. An example is the record holder in this regard, Chaser, a border collie who managed to learn more than 1,000 words. Additionally, studies show that dogs can also feel jealousy. That's right, your dog may get jealous if you give more attention to another animal, trying to regain your affection and attention. Bones in reproductive organs. Perhaps one of the most bizarre facts about dogs is this. Males have a bone in their reproductive organs called the baculum. This bone helps provide rigidity during mating, but it is not as dense as leg bones, for example, which helps prevent fractures in more vigorous moments. This is just one of the many unique anatomical aspects of dogs, which often go unnoticed. What do feces, dogs, and the Earth's magnetic field have in common? Among the strangest behaviors, did you know that dogs prefer to align their bodies with the Earth's magnetic field when they relieve themselves? A European study observed nearly 2,000 dogs over 2 years and found that when the magnetic field was calm, dogs preferred to align their bodies in a north-south direction when pooping. This behavior may seem strange to us, but it makes perfect sense to them. Right pawed, left pawed. Just like us humans, dogs also have a dominant paw. You can test this at home. Give your dog a toy filled with food and observe which paw they use to interact with the toy. Interestingly, the paw used to interact with the toy is usually the non-dominant one, while the other paw, used to stabilize the body, is the dominant one. This type of observation can give us insights into how dogs process information and perform tasks, showing that their motor skills are more complex than we imagine. Here's a surprising curiosity. A female dog can have puppies from different fathers in a single litter if she mates with more than one male during her fertile period. This means that in the same litter, some puppies may be purebred, while others may be mixed breeds, depending on the males the female dog mated with. The history of dogs and humanity. Recent archaeological discoveries have revealed that dogs have been alongside humans for about 31,700 years, much longer than previously thought. These primitive dogs, which resemble today's Siberian Huskies, helped our ancestors hunt and survive in hostile environments. The size and strength of dogs, from the large Zorba to the small Pearl. When we talk about dogs, size really varies a lot. Zorba, an English Mastiff, holds the title of the heaviest and longest dog ever recorded, weighing an impressive 756 pounds and measuring over 8 feet in length. In contrast, we have Pearl, the smallest living dog, a Chihuahua that measures only 3.5 inches tall and nearly 5 inches long, about the size of 2 stacked dollar bills. If you're enjoying the video, consider give a thumbs up to the video and subscribing to the channel so you'll always know when I post a new video. The ears that help with smelling. A dog's ears play a crucial role in their sense of smell, especially in breeds like the Bloodhound. The long and flexible ears of these breeds serve a purpose beyond hearing. They act as real tools to aid in scenting. When a Bloodhound or another breed with large ears is sniffing, these ears help sweep the ground, lifting scent particles and directing them toward the dog's nose. This process increases the concentration of scents around the muzzle, allowing the dog to capture aromas with almost infallible precision. Additionally, the folds of skin around the dog's face also play an important role. These folds help capture and hold scent particles, keeping them close to the nostrils while the dog follows a trail. This set of characteristics makes dogs like the Bloodhound some of the most effective trackers in the world, capable of following a scent trail over long distances and even days after the trail was left. The intriguing smile of dogs. Finally, we've reached the point that brought us here. The smile of dogs. Although it often seems that they are smiling because they are happy, in some cases, what appears to be a smile can be a sign of discomfort, anxiety, or even aggression. Imagine the following scene. You approach an unknown dog and notice that it has its mouth open and the corners lifted, as if it is smiling at you. It may seem like it is happy to see you, but it's important to be cautious. This smile might actually be a warning sign. The dog may be baring its teeth as a way of saying that it feels uncomfortable or threatened by your presence, and therefore prefers that you keep your distance. This type of behavior is not uncommon, especially when a dog is in a situation it finds challenging, or when it is protecting something important to it, like food or a toy. It uses this smile not as a gesture of friendship, but as a form of communication, warning that it does not want to be disturbed. Understanding the difference between a true smile and a warning signal in dogs is essential to avoid misunderstandings. Observing the complete body language, such as body posture and ear position, can help to correctly interpret what the dog is really trying to say. This not only avoids potentially dangerous situations, but also respects the animal's boundaries, promoting safer and more harmonious interactions. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love the next one on the screen, where I talk about 10 secrets that transform dogs' lives. If you do them every day, you'll repay all the love your furry friend has for you. Click on the screen and continue with me in the incredible world of dogs.